hell happened over here? You weren't here before. Lady Chamar. Mountain Lamb. Whoa. Follower of the holy mountain of Divinitorum. She hates you entirely due to your blood origin, or maybe that's something else. Of course, it's not you she hates. She hates herself, the human part of herself, the part which places her below her glorious golden celestial masters. If she could sever that humanity, she would do so in an instant, all for a slim chance to hear the choir. Yo, what's up? Hooded woman's cape flutters as an icy wind rushes through the Tolstad rise. Her eyes are locked with yours. What are you looking at? You, stranger. Looking at you. Your voice is emotionless and spoken from deep in her chest. Okay, monotone. Monotone. The voice of a priestess. I am Chamar. I hail from the slopes of the mountain. She bows her head slowly. A human from Divinitorum? Which mountain? The mountain, stranger. Do not have much time to talk. I'm in service of the ambassador. As you can imagine, I am not here to socialize. Why are you staring at me so much? Is that a bad thing to do in the city? It's a bit weird. Then I will attempt to stop. Thank you for informing me. She's being polite. She will not stop. What do you know about the tea shop? Nothing. I do not spend time on Solstad. I am here on business today and will soon leave. But I am sorry for the destruction it wrought upon your city. Personal questions. I do not have time for your inquiry. Please, she says as she bows her head. So, later then. I am busy then as well, Cleric. The golden outreach does not cease ever. Okay, bye. Okay, can I speak to Darrow now? Hey, Etir. When did you say I could speak with Darrow? Coin Lord Darrow is available. Wait. Coin Lord Darrow is available post midnight. His door will be open. What if I'm too busy to see him after midnight? You are not. Got me there. Her eyes focus in on you. I did. Snarky, wow. Can you grant me access to the tea shop? No. Why can't you see me before midnight? She does not respond to your question. Either she does not know or she cannot say. Oh, what should I do until I can meet with him? Just hang around? Her eyes spin gently around her head. Tea shop owner, she says, as if suddenly coming to life. Locate him. Do that. Return at midnight. Midnight, got it. Return when it is time. You speak good human for an angel. Human is not a language. You speak this language. Tomato, potato. A wind sweeps over Tolstad. Her many eyes stare at you in silence. What? The goblin glances at the celestial and shuts his mouth. Never heard that before. Perhaps you should make it more clear to them. Potato. Tomato. Potato. She said it like it's a foreign delicacy. She opens her mouth and lets out a sound. A laugh? He must be entertaining her. A slight nervous laugh leaves the goblin's maw. I speak every tongue, Cleric. It is not special. Cold. I like her. Your companion raises an eyebrow. Really? Even goblin? Tami, she says, turning her gaze toward him. Nach tathu gobar? What a show off. Oh, awesome. Good job, lady. Wait, does Snell not speak goblin? Wow. Crazy stuff. I'll take a tomato. I'll take 7 apples. Haven't you heard he's the internet gob? What's the gob? What's the gob? He's the internet gob. That's just how this goblin may be. It's all too much, I fear. I'm gonna gob out of here. You're a goblin. gob. That's my ego gob. Oh, she's gone. Dude, where the fuck is everyone, man? Cozy spot, though. Alright, well, Snell, what do you got for me, buddy? You approach your companion. Let's get on with it. Reminder, what are we doing again? Apart from disturbing the peace, he laughs. What do you want to know? Tell me about the tea shop. Again? He asks. You want me to go over the general stuff? Again? Yes, please. Okay, sure. Okay. He groans. So, tea shop blows up on Tolstad. Tolstad doesn't ring a bell. And Tolstad is this place right here. Sure, yeah. It's a district in the city, like in the center of the city in the river. I know this, not intensely. He will explain it all to you, not because he wants to, but because he needs to. Okay, so again, midday, the 22nd, reports of a burning local tea shop on Pillar Road. Militia arrives in no time, puts out the flames, keeps them from spreading, etc. A few injuries nearby, no casualties. You really want to visit one of these places. It would be nice to talk with a bunch of young folks and convince them of your intentions. Turns out the shop was closed at the time of the incident. The city declares it a fireplace failure. The HWBT disputes it, asking for a cleric to check for esoteric circumstances. Said cleric revives late. That's you, by the way, just to be mind-numbingly clear. Now, I don't know about you, but, he mutters and looks over his shoulder, tea shops don't explode out of nowhere. Right before the election, too, the goblin scoffs, whole thing stinks. I'm the cleric. Yep, you're a cleric. He repeats and rubs his nose. Not just a cleric. The cleric. He looks to his right and left. I don't see anyone else in Earth God colors here. So sure, the cleric. He's right. Why does it stink? Maybe you don't see it. I'd say it's pretty obvious. The city said they performed a proper investigation of the tea shop rubble. I know for a fact that they never let anyone in. The guards posted by the entrance get switched out in 12-hour shifts, and apart from the street cleanup crews, ain't no one been in the actual shop. So that does sound stinky. Sounds and smells, just a fucking mess all around. Sure it's not an accident? Like I told you, there's several key details pointing towards this being a rogue spellcaster. Most importantly, an explosion was heard throughout Tolstad in the night. It woke me up as well, shook all the way down to the holes. That is exactly why you're here. A caster with that kind of destructive power would be exceedingly dangerous. To apprehend this criminal would be the right thing to do. You must do so before he's able to hurt more innocent folk. Be very good for your career, too. Career? This is about justice. Oh, shut up. We bring this guy down together before the election is over. What's the oh, wait, I asked the wrong one. I want to ask stuff about this so-called election. I don't know what to tell you. It's voting. Democracy. It's kind of a big deal, I guess, so it could be relevant for the tea shop incident. Doesn't sound relevant to the tea shop thing. Politics is always relevant. Hell, depending on the outcome, this little operation of ours might not even be official anymore. Potato. Potato, good to see you. If your bosses lose, that is, then who knows what'll happen. And of course, if they choose to leave it peacefully, you don't think they would just leave power? I think it would be very optimistic to assume. If they did, that would be neat. The first ever peaceful transfer of power in a major coastal state. First ever in history as we know it. Wouldn't that be something? What are you voting for? None of your business. Interesting response. Let's see if we can figure out this little fella, shall we? He says it like it's his default response. He has something to hide. Persuade him to reveal his dirty little political secrets. Let's go. You need to be careful. This is clearly a sensitive subject. Flatter him, but not too much. Your opinion is valuable to me. I would be honored to hear your thoughts on the election. I love you. I respect your right to privacy. I simply hope you are making an informed decision. So something like, I don't know what to vote for. I would love the input from a smart goblin like you. Your opinion is valuable to me. I would be honored to hear your thoughts on the election. I love you. Really laid it on thick, huh? I don't know what to vote for. I would love the input from a smart goblin like you. Way too much of a kiss ass. I won't respect you. I respect your right to privacy. I simply hope you are making an informed decision. Oh, I like it. Affirming his position while subtly hinting about his inability to make a rational choice. Devious. Let's go with that. The goblin lifts his head to the side. Are you okay, Cleric? I respect your right to privacy. I simply hope you are making an informed decision. Of course I am. The Asgalas stand for all underground societies. They see no difference between folk and class. With them in charge, Novik would see the same prosperity known to all in the high, all in the kingdom's high. Asgalas didn't expect that. Voters seldom place out of self-interest. I too stand with the dwarven battalion. Your goddamn bleeding hearts now? That is an opinion you have. I too stand with my dwarven brethren. Oh gods, don't say that. Makes me feel like I'm one of them hairy fucks. But that's the best part. Keep telling yourself that, buddy. I'm in it for the death of the hustle, not the beards. It's like, ain't about helping people. It's about easing the constant struggle, the hustle, level the playing field. Crying over stolen milk like a bitch. Maybe even let the small folk lead for a change. Just work hard, no excuses. Everyone's envious of someone else. Be content in your role, be happy. What, want me to get you on a box or something? Stilts? First of all, fuck you. Second of all, go fuck yourself. Thirdly, politics is bullshit. I ain't talking about this shit anymore. Let's gotta move on. That was a nice zinger, but now he's pissed at you. What a failure. Where do I sleep tonight? I don't know, Cleric. He gives you a defeated look. Can't the city pay for something? You're a cleric, for God's sake. Maybe I can sleep with Vizkin? You're probably too warm for him, and don't phrase it like that. Your thoughts land on the spell Ray of Frost and how I could solve this issue. I guess I could ask the Coin Lord. Yeah, Darrow's your boss on this job, isn't he? Guess you got another thing to talk to him about. Fun. Let's go. Gotta kill so much time. Oh my god, dude. Let's talk to this guy again. Hey, buddy. The duck. The Iron Tin Can Nightman dude does not acknowledge your presence. It's ready for more of your questions. Whom do you serve? I serve, says, trailing off. For a split second, you could swear a spark appearing within the armor. Yes? Once again, he turns to look at you, the darkness within his helmet seeming to reach out towards you. As if grabbing hold of the very air, you feel everything growing cold. I serve nothing. Why are you loitering here? I am not. Cold voices echo through the chamber. I disagree. I am on my off hours. He speaks as though he's reading from a script. So you just sitting here? In the temple? No response? I too would like to hang out on the steps of the temple. His helmet turns slightly. Can I Canadian Poly post real quick? Of course. Can I hang out with you, please? His helmet turns away. Some metallic creaking is all you hear from the night. Your manhood is infinitely tiny in comparison. Citizen? Alright. Now that a majority is when and not an if, the outstanding by-elections, the Conservatives are demanding an election, and I'm like, y'all are so down in the polls anyways that you would just make things work for yourself. Oh, well, they're being desperate, so. Just goes to show where they are. Conservative Party desperate? No. Oh, I'm getting through here. There's like 5 more doors behind this. Alright, well. We got some time to kill. She was swayed by a promise of actual funding for the North. So actually benefiting constituents? What? Imagine making a decision based off that. Oh. Let's go trifle. Oh, cardamom treat. Let's go. All right, let's see what this seagull's got for me. All right, you think the bird knows some things now? I don't know, Cleric. It's a gull. I'm gonna pet the bird. As you reach forth, the gull doesn't seem to react until it snaps at your fingers and you quickly pull away. Could have been bad. I'm gonna keep petting the bird. Yeah, why not? Not like it'll be able to hurt you. Bird must respect you and your wishes. Do it. Pet the bird. Could have been bad. Pet the bird again. As you reach for it, the gulls seem to react until... almost. Almost got it. Does not want a pet, so yes, stop. Okay. Yeah, we're hanging... Snell's hanging with us now. We just got a lot of time to kill. Oh, that guy left. The landlordman. Sourdew cardamom buds. We're gonna summon Sourdew with this. Pookie! Pookie! Don't mind me, don't mind me. I'm just going back downstairs where there's a zombie. Oh, the zombie's gone. Trifle, time to trifle. Oh, more cardamom! Dude, I'm literally have so. Oh! Yes, dude! Alright, broken sword, let's go. Where does this take me? Hi, Cam. City below. The city below the city. Something soft latches itself around your ankle. What is that, a snake or something? Trap! It's a trap! Avoid the trap. Oh. Throw your body back, slithering out of the rope before it tightens. The instant you do, you watch the rope snap and twirl around the edge of the staircase, disappearing into the darkness below. Whoa. That was close. Too close, Snail says. I didn't see it either. Nasty trap. Keep going. Who's putting traps down? Rat! I'm gonna trifle the rat. A white rat. It acts shyly, but it approaches you nonetheless. It looks like it doesn't really want you to get grab at you, but it also doesn't fight it. Instead, it just follows along. Sort of not very happy with the situation, but what can you do? Oh, I love it. Yeah, what can you do? Goddamn maze down here. Huh. Music sounds like my stomach. And suddenly, everything suddenly goes very, very tight. You've been swallowed whole. I don't like this at all. You can neither move nor breathe. Cleric, you okay? Your companion's voice faint as if he was far, far away. It is possibly quite terrible. Hold on. Hold on. You're not just playing around? I can't move. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Stop playing around, stop playing around. Stopping like that reminds me of that time that the goblin takes a step closer to you before jolting back. Oh, all around you, acidic gel. Cube! Oh, by earth, keep trying to scream. You cannot. Everything is stuck. Everyone knows about these. A gelatinous cube. We're statistically likely to die here and now. No. Not like this, not in this terribly embarrassing way. What kind of idiot walks into a cube? This monster cannot hold you. You must fight. Cleric, you hear the goblin's voice faintly behind you. Listen to me. I don't know why, but the cube ain't aggressive. He tosses in a rope that quickly gets sucked into the gelatinous mass. Push a bit closer to the edge. Push a bit closer to the edge and grab the rope. I'll help pull you out. The rope doesn't get nearly close enough for you to easily take it, but if you can get to it, you might live. Oh, God, it's impossible? Fuck. Nat 20! Ah! And then, oh my God. Let's go! The goblin yells and pulls with all his might. Your muscles urge to stop, but the lack of pain on each limb as it escapes the cube surface causes you to continue, and finally, leave the cube. You pant and wheeze and cough up pieces of still sizzling cube ooze onto the dungeon floor. The pain fades. Next to you, the goblin laughs. Holy shit. Thought you were gonna. Not yet. Good spirit. Whew. You turn around and look at it. The massive gelatinous cube just stays entirely still. It does not move nor react to your presence. It's a weird one. I've seen a few cubes, but never one that just sits there. Really ominous. What do you know about these things, Snell? For one, they're never this passive. They also shouldn't be this big. I don't know. I don't think. I've heard of them splitting and merging at times, not to this size. Beyond that, I just know they're attracted to... He stops and thinks for a bit. What was it? The blood of man? No. It's not clerics, is it? I swear on the gods if it's clerics. He snaps his fingers. They're attracted to heat. A well-written book, but you do not believe cubes have the ability to read. You've read that? He gives us a deep and all-consuming glare. I'm obviously not talking about the romance novel. Heat, warmth. The goblin points to the glowing torch inside the cube. Bet that has something to do with it. I wonder. Whew! That could have been bad. Ooh, Sparrow Bakery Roll. So don't go to the cube then. Scared the shit out of me. Thought I was gonna die again. Surely this direction is the right choice. A door. How interesting. You approach the firmly shut doors. They appear to not be open. I hate these things. OWDs sprouting like weeds across the dungeon. Terrible. Horrifying even. OWD? One-way door. He taps the wooden surface. Completely impervious to damage and force. Unopenable via whatever esoteric bullshit keeps this place afloat. Okay, sound effects. Comrade, good to see you. As you stand on the other side of it, at which point it opens like a door, like the door of a friend on Road Light Night. So I'll need to find the other side in order to open it. That's the logic here, yes. Right, well, we'll have to keep an eye out. Oh, is that another shard of Jor? Shard of Jor. I've got another shard of Jor. Shard of Jor. Shard of Jor. Baby shard of Jor. Jor. Ooh, what the hell is this? More roots. Roots, that's my ego roots. Swamp extract, okay. Who are you? Moongore, HWBT Guardian. I perceive nothing. What's up, dude? Human. A hairy beast towering over you, its face contorted into a stern and probably permanent frown. Watch yourself. This is halfway's territory. Woman does not hold power over you. Do not let her stand in your way. Woman? Oh boy. Yes, this is clearly a female, a real one, capable of terror beyond her sight and sound. Hi, fella. She notices Snow with you and gives him a nod. Runner. Hey, Moongole. Things going well? They're going. She nods in your direction. This is your cleric? Seems so, yeah. I thought it'd be taller, she says with a scoff. I am the cleric. Nice to meet you. The bugbear places a hand on her weapon. Do not cause trouble. A Morningstar, beware. I believe the term is flanged mace. Fella, hope you're doing well today. Wait, which one is the ball on a chain and which one is the ball on a stick? A club. Keeping it simple, great. Sure, she keeps it on her hand on it. She sure keeps her hand on it. I have some questions about the tea shop explosion. I felt a slight rumble in the earth. Nothing out of the ordinary? Nothing. Nothing I have to tell you, human. Seen a man in yellow go by? She grunts. Is that a yes? They did. Are you looking for this man? Yeah, well, clearly. Bugbear shows you a deep frown and says, if you see him, stick a knife through his heart for me. Wait, why? I saw him approaching from the pillar chamber, told him to stop, to step away from halfway turf. But that bastard, he cast a spell on me. That handsome, huh? What? No. He's ugly as the rest of you. Yeah, humans really suck, don't they? I did not say that. You harmless, flaccid cock. I saw him approaching. He wore an ugly yellow robe. Then he said a few words, and I suddenly, happily allowed him to pass. Charm of some kind. I was helpless like a kitten. God, I hate kittens. Run away from her before it's too late. What else can you tell? Wait, wait. In which direction did he go? Through the south caves. She points towards the damp tunnel down the slope. I warned him about the monsters as he walked away because of that dawn spell. Would have hoped for him to be dinner for some hook horror or dog mantle. But the bastard turned invisible as he entered the tunnel. I hate wizards. Same. Can't stand those nerds. The bugbear lets out a grunt. Can I have a spell scroll you've got? No, of course not. God, this is a gift. I can't just give it away. Please? No. Just take it then. Leave the convo. Sneak up on her and snatch it. Only suckers ask for things. That would be stealing. Yeah, it would. It would be wrong. Oh yeah, so wrong. So bad. I just got a quiz of my life's work in front of my 9 superiors. I need a drink. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Grab a seat. Grab a seat. Pour yourself a drink. Okay. What's it like working for the HWBT? They're good. Lady Sage Leaf is great leader. Her power is overwhelming. You look like a lot stronger than her, though. I am not. Don't even imply that, human. She looks away for a moment. I have been given a life here, a purpose. While I do not enjoy living among your kind, the goblins are fine people. Thanks. Not you in particular, Weasel. Weasel? I don't think I've deserved to be called that. Do you do anything else down here? A hobby? A hobby? No. I do tend to some gardening duty as well. Keeping the dampness to an appropriate level, and communing with Lord Pooh when the Dark Elf requires it. Oh, the druid, she taught you magic? No, Nessa showed me tricks. You got a green thumb, eh? No, but they serve well nonetheless. You have to fight a lot of monsters down here? Yes. They often break into the upper city below. It's mostly minor monsters, sometimes a larger one. At times undead, for a ghoul last month. Easy kill. Not interesting. It's my great pleasure to best a dangerous foe. I got other questions. You look like a great warrior and woman. I do not look like it, human. I am. No, I agree a lot, like a lot. What are you attempting here? She laughs mockingly. Some type of courtship? You are a fool. Prove yourself worthy and I might look your way, you buffoon. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, good luck. She scoffs. In a way that makes you shiver. Nod your head and leave. Give me a chance. Give me a chance. Beware monsters. No. Please don't step in the literal human skulls. Went well, but it's still stressful. Hello? Is there a monster here? What is that? Fancy hat. A yellow hat. You grab the smooth fabric. Yeah, this is like 1,000 crowns worth of esoteric cloth. Whoever dropped this is either rich as shit or had to run from something real dangerous. Companion looks around, a bead of sweat down his brow. Oh, Frank must have gone through here. Keep an eye open. It's yours now. Pocket the hat. Can I put it on? I could probably wear this. I'm gonna put the, what the heck is this? A headless corpse looks like some type of rogue. I'm gonna trifle. Esoteric lockpick, don't mind if I do. Uh-oh! A sinking feeling appears. Your gut. It sees death. The goblin jolts to the side. Cleric, there's... Oh! Oh no. Dexterity check, roll initiative. Oh, we're in it now. Okay. One of the stalagmites has spread out a particularly nasty looking maw. How did I not notice that thing? It was hidden perfectly. Excuses. A monster? Punch it. Once you get control of your muscles again, that is. There's really nothing I can do here? Pray. No time to react. Be surprised. What? An ambush. The goblin attempts to spring into action, but he's just too late. Flung around the shadows of the cavern comes a long tendril. It flies towards you like a ballista firing a long, fleshy snake. Don't word it like that. In an instant, it's wrapped around. Huh? You're everything. Ah! Damn it. Tightens your grip and flails you around. Your ankle is crushed. You breathe through the pain, scream and wriggle. Then a tentacle pulls back, dragging you, flinging you against a rock. Grab something, don't let it! The roper has you, its tendril fastened like a locked jaw around your entire leg. And it attempts to pull you towards its maw, dragging you in like a fisherman with a thick catch on its hook. Now's not the time for a simile. You'll pray. No, no way. You're not getting anywhere near that maw. Slither, slither like your life depends on it, because it does. You're feeling sick. Break free. I'm gonna slither. Oh gods, oh gods. Hell yeah. You spasm. You spasm harder. Each loosens the grip of the beast. Following the violent clinging, you kick and flail and rotate and dance like a beautiful dance, imitating a fish on land. Great simile. Shut up. With a final violent limb toss, the tentacle actually loosens quite a bit. That should make it easier? Shit. Companion rushes into action, taking out his sling. Try to grab onto something. Grab? Grab what? The ground, I don't know. He takes a swing and fires off a bullet in its direction, striking right at its center mass. But the bullet just bounces off, and it lets out a horrendous hiss. Balls. Tendril pulls you closer, but it clears you find you difficult with all this struggling, so it slams you to the ground. Fuck. Bones broken. Loosely dangling. If you don't have anything good to say nothing, okay? It grips even harder. This is it. Alright. I got a 2 and a 1! You struggle, a groan escapes your lips as the tentacle tightens around you, grabbing, pulling, fighting, but alas, you do not succeed. The goblin rushes up to you and yells, "Let go!" He struggles against the tendril in a frantic attempt to save you. The roper keeps dragging you closer and closer to his chomping maw. You glance towards it, seeing the thousands of razor-like teeth almost extending towards you. You can handle one bite, right? Incoming! I'm dead. Okay. The roper bites down on your legs. An intense pain causes your senses to shut down. Cleric, fight! Fight, you bastard! You have one chance. Break loose now or get swallowed. No. Listen to the goblin. Fight. Fight! And so the end begins. You're lucky this is the last chance. Luck? No, you're just fast enough to get a final chance. Now I get the 20. With a deep animalistic groan, you push yourself to the limit. Your body in a fight against this rubbery appendix of despair. No more. Break loose in the last second. You get a hold of it as it slithers around your leg, and you rip it to shreds. The beast shrieks as its tentacle is left broken by your incredible display of power. You are free. You're holding your breath. Snell gives you a nod as he twirls one last bullet with his sling. With a loud snap, he fires it. The echo dances around the cavern, ringing in your ears along with a horrific screeching of the roper as the bullet hits it straight in the large, unblinking eye. Gotcha. It shrieks and pulls back. Terrible noise disappears into the abyss. Tentacles writhing, the roper blindly flees. In its panic, it runs right over the edge. Begin breathing again. Your lungs fill with air, your knees are weak, arms spaghetti. The goblin leans in on his knees and groans. That was tight, but well done. You too. Great job, Snell. You give him a thumbs up. The goblin reluctantly returns a thumbs up to you as well. He is pained by making such a cheesy gesture, but you've clearly earned it. Nice. See what's deeper in this cavern. I need to eat, dude. Sure. Jesus. What is this? White Mane Shrine. Among the fallen and the broken of an ancient world lie among them a single structure. At the top, a cracked lion's head glares at you, a one-eyed lion with a single dark and empty socket. A shrine like any other. You feel at home on your knees here. Of course you do. Silence, degenerate. You see anything like this now? Sure. Looks like a normal cat thing. There's a ton of them all over the city if you know where to look. Do I know where to look? Clearly, you found this one. Hard to tell exactly what's going on here due to the rubble and the dust. You could try investigating it more closely, but remember, the White Manes are famous for their traps, so be careful. Take a step closer. You look over the front of the shrine, seeing trace of markings on the surface. Let's investigate the shrine. Whew, close. Your gloved hand glides over the markings on the front of the shrine. There's something there, inside the stone, and it's text. Tracing your fingers, you realize something is written faintly, scrubbed down over centuries into the surface of the shrine. It says, El hoyo rollo vigila tus rogros. Take a step back and mumble it to yourself. The red eye watches over you. Does that mean anything? Probably. They wouldn't just write that on a shrine for no reason. He shrugs. They honestly might have, but who knows? You glance upwards at the lion's head, the eye socket. Perfect size for a gemstone. This is obviously a secret you would be able to trigger in case you insert the correct gemstone. Let's look at the socket. Stony lion's head glares at you with that one sunken dark eye. I'm gonna poke my finger in the hole. You do, staking it in. First an inch, then two, then your whole index finger. It's a great way to lose a body part. I'm gonna wiggle it around. You do so. For some reason. Nothing happens? Feel the inside of a lion's head. It appears hollow. Goblin stares at you, a questioning expression. Take your finger out and hope it remains attached to your hand. Slowly pulling it out, your index luckily remains. So I need to insert a gemstone here. Yeah, either a ruby or a jacinth would be rather practical, I guess. Need to find one then. Indeed. Alright, I'm done. Perhaps. Perchance. What up, Tiger? Thank you. I appreciate that. That's the second compliment I got on my beard today. Holy moly. Thank you. I hope you're well, Tiger. I hope you're doing good. Okay, so clearly our Frank, son of Frank, went that way. We're just killing time now. Oh, what's that? Bone dust, sure. I'm really messing with this game so far. It feels like what I wanted more of, like what I wanted more from Disco Elysium. Also, why are these? Is that a bow? Yeah, I'll take a petrified longbow, sure. There's a basilisk down here. Oh god. Should we talk to the snail? Gigantic hail snare. The area itself grows freezing cold as you head deeper into the tunnel until you find the passage blocked by a spiral shell. It is a massive unit of a hail snail that fills the entire passage. Holy hells. That's one thick snail. Don't be rude. Just a little broad. Nothing wrong with that. The hail snail moves its thick head, the blue eyes stalks focusing on you. You ever seen a snail like this before, Snail? Gestures with your arms to emphasize the humongous nature of the creature. I mean, yeah. Goblin waltzes up to it and looks it up and down. This guy's been here for months. Last time I was here, he was facing slightly to the left. Moving closer, you do see that the snail is moving. Maybe 10 degrees or 5, not very fast. The frozen mucus slowly melting around it indicates a pattern. Yes, it is rotating, or in layman's terminology, the snail is turning around. It'll be done by next year, probably. Then it'll head straight out of the tunnel in another 1 or 2. Snail, isn't this creature blocking your goblin operations in some way? I want to pet the hail snail. That would be very cold. Yeah, I still want to pet the snail. And do it. With gusto. I'm gonna pet it. You reach forth and place a gloved hand upon the teal mucus-covered shell. It is hard and the air is freezing cold. Pull back your hand. Ouch! You have to touch everything? You have to touch everything. I figured it was clear by the bone frigid temperature that it'd be clearly stupid to pet a magical ice snail, but that's just me. A deep clicking emanates through the eastern tunnel. The hail snail speaks. Oh, is that what they sound like? Rub your frozen hand. By the gods, yeah, don't get him angry. We like this guy. Oh, good luck, snail. It's a good thing I have a bunch of cardamom treats. And yes, I will touch everything. I hope you're aware of that. Thanks for the streak, Jack. Appreciate that, dude. Heavy lurks. It's a long way down. Alright, I guess we go back up. We've just been killing time, mostly, anyways. Where'd that go? No shit. I'm gonna rummage through this body. Ooh, more money. Yeah, let's get out of here. I don't know what the shards of Jor will do, but I'm assuming they have to mean something. So once again, the tea shop. You approach the tea shop door once more. Right, tea shop. What's the plan, Cleric? Check out the scorch marks. It's everywhere. The fire was intense. Turn to Snell. The tea shop that blew up, eh? Sure did. It was one hell of a blast, but the structure's still standing. Dwarven engineering looks like shit, but boy, can it take a hit. No other way in? Not that I know of, but it wouldn't surprise me. The set is full of tunnels, holes, pipes. Who knows? What kind of magic is this? It's arcane lock. Casting out a bunch of planks is unorthodox, but obviously they got it working. It is used all over the towers. You need a passphrase to unseal it. Nothing that can't be solved with testosterone. Try to force an arcane lock open is idiotic. Don't. But I can guess the passphrase. Guess? Guess? Though knowing that who placed this seal personally and their preferences, even assuming the person who placed it is an idiot, would use something of their own preference. There are millions of sentences. There's no chance in hell you can simply guess it. Now go figure something else out. As long as this blue asshole is in the way, no, you'll need another way. Think I could break it open, Snell? I'd love to see you try. Go for it. I believe in you, Cleric. He is half mocking you, but I can still break it down, right? You can certainly try. Take another look at the planks. Literally impossible. Okay, I'll leave it for now. Oh, people are just leaving money around. Like, surely... Surely there's like another quest I can get at. Can I go this way? Pretty cut off there. No funds nor focus needed to restore these structures. Surely. Can't get through here. Can I go here? Government property. Ugh. The bar isn't open until like 6, I think. The hell did they expect me to do in the meantime? Work? can't keep going out that way. That's it, eh? Please tell me. Let's get on with it. Oh, I'm so fucking glad. I'm so fucking glad there's dialogue options with it for the bucket. Nice weather we're having. Look around with a bucket on your head. Sure. How would you know, Cleric? I said, how would you know? Since you're having that damn thing on your head. I feel like you're bringing some unneeded negativity into this conversation. I am both shocked and amazed you haven't walked off the ledge yet. But I have to say, it is immeasurably embarrassing to stand next to you and attempt to take anything you say seriously while you're wearing that. Do you realize everyone you meet is simply choosing to ignore it? I will keep wearing this for as long as I want, Snell. Yeah. He sighs. You do you. I apologize for the outburst. That's just my 2 crowns. What's your position on all this? What do you even mean by that, Cleric? Like, what's your angle? I'm here on behalf of Lady Sageleaf. Her will is for the streets of Tolstad to not suddenly burst into flames in the middle of the day. Her will be done, so to say. What if it burst into flames in the middle of the night instead? I don't think she'd like that either. But why are you really here? My motives are not of interest, Cleric. False motive is imperative in reaching into the heart of someone. Got any family? I'm a goblin. What do you think? I don't know. Besides, yeah, got lots of siblings, duh. Ain't got no offspring, though. Like the gods for that. I see, you're infertile. The goblin suddenly looks very tired. He starts out a response. No, Cleric, I am not infertile. Prove it. Stop hitting on the goblin. No, not gonna do that. Actually, I'm just not sure how I would even do that in a reasonable time frame. He looks away and says to himself, why am I entertaining this? I see you are uncomfortable. I will stop asking you about this. Thank you, Cleric. Okay. Let's keep looking around. Ooh. I'll talk to you.
Huh?
Hello there, sir. The kid behind the counter taps a pile of newspapers. You a postie? Postie, a reader of the Norvikian Post. The fuck did you just call me? What? Do you read the... I'm asking... Ah, the Post. Yes, that is a good magazine. Kid looks distraught. Never mind. Welcome to the Pillar Kiosk. How can I help you today? I want to buy something, and I also have questions. Questions about what? City questions. Okay. He looks down the road. Not too much traffic lately, so sure. I can haggle? I purchased to tame a dame. Do you know a Frank's on a Frank? No, not really. His eyes shot open for a split second. He looks nervous, probably because he has nothing to tell you and feels bad about it. The kid likes money. Give him some and he'll sing. Convince him to tell you through the power of social manipulation. Hell yeah. High manipulation flows through you. It's an esoteric effect, really. Because you know exactly what to tell this young lad. If there's anything else you remember, the city needs you now, kid. Needs to know, kid. Glare at him. Okay, maybe. Okay, there's one more thing. He's dragging this out, asshole. I saw some dude with a big yellow backpack. That was early in the morning, but he stood out like a sore thumb. Plus, he bought a Free Strider magazine. Free Strider magazine? Yeah, one of those open up the port zines. Bunch of bullcrap. This kid thinks about. The fellow wasn't Earthfolk. Jayla, thank you for the combo. Fancy clothes covered in dirt. I guess it'd be a Reedsian merchant. But like there's like he was trying to hold a low profile. Why would you guess that? He's tan in March. Even the hardiest farm guilders won't look that dark until the river run. Felt like he was trying to hold a low profile. Did you get his name? I asked since he was so out of place, but he gave me a fake name and a thumbs up. That kid shakes his head. Ridiculous. Oh shit. Frank, son of Frank. Guy was fucking with me. Interesting. Harsh word for a child. Street kiosk kid, swearing like a sailor. Did you see where he went? Yeah, down. He said he had an important meeting below, whatever that means. What did he look like? I don't know. Curly black hair, short beard. Be firm, this is important. Take your time. Kid thinks about it. Fellow wasn't earth folk. Fancy clothes covered in dirt. My guess would be a Reedsian merchant. Felt like he wanted to keep a low profile. Did he try to sell you anything? No, he was very polite. Didn't stay long. What was the fake name? Frank, son of Frank. Guy was fucking with me. Okay. Thank you for the information, citizen. What do you know about the tea shop? Except that it exploded? Dude, I need to stop holding my phone when it's on the Twitch screen when walking. What the fuck is that thing? All I saw was a bunch of horses pop up on my OBS. Stare at the boy. I was here, saw with my own 2 eyes. Look over the shoulder towards the tea shop across the street. I heard it too, definitely heard it. Walk me through it. Okay, I set up the kiosk at dawn. By noon, the morning rush had calmed down. I remember like bike rack was full. Waterline workers mostly commute on the new bridge and flotilla, but the halfway bridge does see a fair share of bikers every day and night. By noon, it was pretty dead, which is great. Last work for me. Also, no dead in the streets. That too, sure. I hid in the back, thought it was a, attack. How loud was it? Super loud. What about the fire? I felt the heat, even all the way over here. It was like the kid gestures towards a large fear for you. Gestures a large fear for you. Really weird fire. Then he mutters, shrinking the size of his imagined sphere. Weird. Gone in an instant. Weird fire? Yeah, it was like... It's gonna sound really weird. Just say it. It was blue. Only for a split second. When I looked again, the whole building was on fire, but it was like a normal looking fire, so I might have just imagined it. Did the fire speak to you? He stares at you. Like a conversation? Yeah, like right now. No? I don't know. I don't know what that would be like. Did you see anyone suspicious? Not really. Just the normal types. A goblin was arguing with the human by the temple. Just some mild shouting about some business thing. Otherwise, pretty dead around here, usually. Anything else you noticed? About the bed, the goblin chimes in. Yeah, sure. I did see Mr. Drummer. He's the owner of the tea shop. Former tea shop. Usually the tea shop opens in the afternoon on work days. So it's not weird to see him walking about all day. Chatty fellow. Buys a lot of newspapers. Where's he going? Don't know. Saw him leaving the tea shop right before noon. Right before noon? Yeah. Right before the massive explosion occurred? The kid clicks his tongue. When you put it like that... Look, I don't know where Mr. Drummer is or where he went. Just saw him rushing down the stairs, guessing headed for Water Lane like everyone does. Does anyone else enter or leave the tea shop? Nope, just Mr. Drummer, he says, confidence in his voice. It was a boring day, so I pretty much just watched all morning. Mr. Drummer was the only one I saw leaving the tea shop all day, well, until the explosion. Did you see him enter? He stops and thinks. Actually, no. I never saw him enter that morning, so I guess he must have slept there or entered before dawn. And no one else entered all morning? Not a soul. Usually too many people there in the morning, or forenoon, really. Forenoon, that's a good word. I like that. People should say that more often. It feels very Norvikian. Yeah? I saw it in an Asgal newspaper once. They like using dwarfish words like that, though my brother doesn't want me reading those copper papers. Keep reading Asgal content, kid. Don't listen to your brother. He's probably a fascist. Kid nods along. Anyway, about the tea shop owner. Did Mr. Drummer act strange when he left? Just in a hurry, maybe. Saw him shuffle towards the stairs to Circle Square, probably heading down to Water Lane. Why Water Lane? It's the only place to go. Either that or the Goblin Garden, or the city below. I don't think Mr. Drummer is a city below type of bird. Are you sure you saw him? Absolutely, no doubt. He trails off, muttering to himself. He went downstairs to Pillar Crossing. That's all I saw. I've been going over to my head. Pretty shocking stuff. He's strong. You should take pride in that. What can you tell me about the owner? Mr. Drummer's a customer. Seems nice enough for a bird folk. I've heard he hangs out at the Sphinx a lot, and then he's got connections with all sorts of folk. All sorts of folk. Politically. Asgals use the tea shop a lot. I've got some buddies involved in that scene. That's all about the tea shop. Can you... Actually, no, I think we're good. Citizen? Hold on. Yes? Can I ask you a favor? How much... anything, young man. You are the future of the city. There's If there's trouble down on Water Lane tonight, please go and make sure that nothing happens. I'll do it if I can. Please. Give him a quick nod and leave. Anyway. I think the Sphinx is open? Opens at 8. I have like 2 hours to kill. Fuck. Nothing's ever open at a convenient time in this place. Alright, well. Oh my god. You've declared yourself the Cleric of Norvik 7 times. It's a grand title suitable for a true human cleric. You made it clear one single time now you're a dick-ass rogue and nobody can stop you from being the coolest sneaker on Tolstad. Okay. Have you been down to Water Lane? I don't think maybe? I think I've been all over, but I'll check the little directions. I'll check the sign. Okay, floating just an inch off the surface, the names of several locations are spelled out. A common type of magic link creates permanent messages on any surface until dispelled, of course. This appears to be more than an advanced kind. The magic mouth-like ability can react to your commands and reshape temporarily. Which way is Water Lane? Down the temple steps, across the circle square, through the garden tunnel, over the pillar crossing. Okay. Good sign. So we gotta go down to Water Lane then. You see a bird's nest nestled on the edge of a protruding stone tile. Got eggs in it, unguarded as far as you can see. Scary beast, those gulls, but whoever made this nest isn't around, so I'd really like to climb out there and give it a shot. Come on, no, come on, just a little thrill. No, you will die. I fell into the river once, why not twice? Your gut twists at the thought of tumbling down those red rocks. Stop this, you got nothing to gain. Nothing. No, that's not true. Your job is self-preservation, this is not it. Self-preservation becomes a lot easier with coin. Gotta risk a little to gain a lot. Nothing here to gain except another death. Boring, so very boring. But it could be worth the reward, right? Yeah, it really could be. Go for it. Then you know you can do it. You're as nimble as an Allegrian cat, as fast as a tumble Vorjani screamer. Type of bard from Vorjani. You can do this. Oh no. Do it. You begin the climb. Hands gripped around the ancient stone, feet slipping. Eyes searching. Can you reach? Of course you can. You can reach anything you set your mind to. Hell yeah. Yes! Gained item, Obsidian Amulet. Just barely within your reach, feel a shiny object in your palm. Yes. It lies in your hand, teeming with energy. Esoteric might, aberrational force. You return to solid footing. Nice. Was it worth risking your life? Hells yeah. Alright, let's take a look at this. A weird stone has been polished into a fist. It's grappling with a tentacle. Who made this and for what nefarious purpose? Advantage against aberrations. Cool. Wait, they said it was through the tunnel. Pillar crossing. Oh, another big snail. Oh, this goes like really far down. Holy moly. Snell. Oh my god, this is Snell's place. Holy. Hey, dude. Snell's pad. Welcome to my pad. Go ahead. Root around as much as you want. Don't mind if you do. Sarcasm. Oh, so I can have some of your stuff? No, and don't touch anything. He sighs, I'm not sure how this is any way useful for the job, but let me know when you're done looking around. Looking, nothing else. How much is the rent? Not so bad, thanks to the old lady. She looks after her own. Not every goblin is so lucky. What do you mean? You know, there are 3 tribes in the city, right? The halfways get by real well thanks to Lady Sageleaf, but if it didn't used to be that way, and most goblins have a real hard time getting by here. Most guilds won't exactly hire a goblin like that. What? That's illegal. I know, doesn't stop them. We're not human, so by default, on average, we're not trusted. Back in the day, there were apparently a bunch of programs meant to push us into the workforce, anti-discrimination laws, goblin public works projects, but the support for those ran out way before I was born. So most of kids just fall into crime. Can't do that. That's understandable. It's the only path for him. Clearest path, at least. He sighs. Imagine you're a goblin kid. You spend most of your days in the warren with 20 others your age. There's barely any resources to actually teach all the human stuff we're legally forced to be taught. If you're lucky, you've got one parent with a stable income. Otherwise, you'll be living in the dormitories. No support system, no chance to integrate into the city you're supposed to be living in. If you're lucky, you'll get a dangerous gig in the tunnels. If not, the only way for you to get money for food beyond the basic handouts is joining a syndicate. They recruit young, so they keep you in the juvenile stockade if you get caught, starting as an errand boy, ending up as whatever they need for their enterprises. Then you bring home a heavy pouch of crowns for your mum and pops. What are they going to do? Turn their little kid in, or accept the only major income the household's gotten in months? Maybe they'll even encourage you, push you to get real friendly with the local runner. I would tone. Welcome back, so. We're ebbing real good. As you can see, actually you probably can't see it on stream right now, but let me show you. Weren't you a runner? Runner and handler, yeah. It's complicated, but the Halfway Bridge tribe is classified as a syndicate. We run things in a similar sense to the Ishki and the NMBT, except we do things strictly by the book. We don't run drugs, for one. We keep Waterlane free of smuggling. Most importantly, we keep the youth out of it, and we keep the other tribes at an arm's length. Lady Sageleaf is real draconian in that regard. Everyone, and I mean everyone in our tribe, gets a job and a good salary. We've tried pushing this method, our support system, onto other tribes, but it's hard and not always popular. We're the small, annoying cultist tribe of Tolstad, after all. He sighs again, so it is what it is. What a rant. Young goblins, young humans. Seems to be no difference when it comes to solution, a purpose, and a place. That's all they need. You're working hard for your lady. I sure do. Yeah, it's a nice apartment. Yeah, I'm not here a lot, the goblin laughs. I'd argue it's much better than usual. One time I was on a date, brought her back here. A girl? Terrible idea. The day was already going poorly. I imagine her expression when she steps in here. There's a pile of reports all over the floor, a block drain in the kitchen sink, and 15 confiscated bowl of pixie dust piled in the corner. Let me tell you, it took her 10 seconds to come up with an excuse. He recounts the tale with excellent timing. This is one of his favorites. He tells this one to everyone. And his laughter fades. He looks around the place and tells you, anyway, looks better these days. Figure if I'm such a neat goblin like everyone says, I might as well keep my apartment clean too. A girl? Yeah. Back when I was still looking for that sort of thing. You know, getting tied down, so on. In the metaphorical sense. What about you? The question cuts tiny little holes inside your skull. Clerics are popular, right? Avoid, abort, alert! He is not allowed to ask you personal things like that. Breathe heavily. Tactfully change the subject. He's expecting an answer, so you're gonna have to give one. Not a lie, though. You can't handle that right now. Too much pressure, clearly. Too much. Listen to your gut. So what do I say? Just keep it simple. Dismiss the question in a nice way. Like this. Nothing lately. Busy with work. Be cool. I changed the subject. You seem like the type to be busy with work too. Oh yes. For the last few years, I've just been focused on the halfways, whatever the old lady needs of me. Don't mean to sound ungrateful, though I do love it. It's real rewarding. You're clearly good at what you do, whatever that is. I ask myself that same question sometimes. Goblin takes a breath. I tell you to look at it from a goblin perspective, but let me put it like this. Lady Sageleaf gave me options in a world of railroad tracks. I get to help my people and get real fucking good at it. So for now, I'm gonna keep doing it. But at least you're getting a good salary, right? It's alright. I do alright. He grins. Anyhow, anything else you want to chat about, or can we get going? Cool. As you can see, Syl, I'm wearing a bucket. So there's that. You stand before a wooden board covered in sketches of various people, each of them connected by a long thread. What's this, Snell? It looks over to you from across the apartment. Ah, yes, project visualizer. Help me keep track of jobs. You can check it out if you want. I haven't done much other than a basic outline of the tea shop yet, but I've been busy running this all around. This looks like a ton of work. It's not really. I don't have that much downtime yet. Who am I voting for? I'm apolitical. Isn't that interesting? Look closely at the sketches. I see several faces you recognize and some you don't. A birdman with a black and white pattern, along with the note tea shop owner. A bulky merman with the text rival, no, unambitious. A stout-looking dwarf in uniform with a hammer symbol in the corner, patron. A stylish orc with a free strider heart symbol in the corner, completely unaffiliated, suspicious. A pale man holding a skull, no motive. A human with a fancy beard and a fish symbol in the corner, suppressing info, beware. Then finally, you look over the central piece, the beautiful rendition of Lady Sageleaf herself. Her note reads, enemies, spies, city conspiracy? Interesting. Ah, Bagatelle. You do not need to relieve yourself. Yet. A glowstone lantern. A glowstone lantern. A glowstone lantern? I'll leave. Sure is the type to have a photo of himself on the wall. Alright, then what do we got here? Too far away. It's a bit high up. Alright, let's take off. Leads outside eventually. There's like damp mold in there. Well, we're going in then. Lost! Thanks for the 15 stream streak, dude. Holy. Oh, this is the higher up part. God. Hope you're well, Lost. It's good to see you, dude.
You're killing me.
Terry.
Who are having they tied?
Terry, thank you for the tier 2 at 44 months. How you doing? We're Ebbing. Ebb? Yeah, you could say I'm Evans. Dormitory out of commission. Don't bother this lady. Hey. Oh shit, I didn't mean to pickpocket you, but I did. Who are you voting for in the election? Don't care for it. The election. I don't care, it doesn't matter. And I wouldn't tell you if I did. Well, I'm voting for the Party of Norwick. Okay, I don't care. I didn't actually do that. I didn't actually mean to do that. That's all for now. Thank you, citizen. I hit the wrong button. It's free money. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Is this water lane? This is water lane, okay. I have been here. Oh, whoa, whoa, it's writing itself. Magical quill and paper, taking it. It's mine now. Tiny dictator. Wow, it literally makes me stupider. Pasternak jersey on sale for $45. Buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it. I like appearing dirty. What's a Pasternak? David Pasternak? Oh, dude, I literally, my wisdom keeps going down. It's awesome. Wait, can I put you here? Oh, I can hold the rat. Advantage against bureaucrats. Bureaucrats. Oh, man. Scholarly commendation? I'm just gonna keep taking shit while you're asleep. Dream patch. Ooh. It's a band-aid. See, a collection of books from the philosophy canon from none of which you are able to understand. Next to them, a line of famous political books, as Gallus' Theory, Hedonist, The Dark Book of Shadow, Alexandro, many more. No free shadow work. Disappointing. I think I'm good. I want to talk to you. Hello, wake up. Take a step into the cramped office, standing in front of a sleeping halfling. Good forenoon, citizen. Oh, he mutters and widens his bushy eyes. His confused gaze focuses on you. Life is pain. Life is pain. What? Terrible, terrible. Oh, he mutters and rubs his face. He's pretty old and tired. Are you? He looks at you with his weary expression, then he rubs his nose and sniffs twice. Are you here for the invoice? Quick glance at Snell. His words come out in a typical Ford Nip accent. Ford Nip. Are you here for the act? Oh, let's do that. Let's do that. What? The invoice? I don't have any invoice. Lean over to Snell. Should I have an invoice? No. No? No. Oh, hold on. I've already paid for that invoice. You're here for something different. He leans in facing Snell. I hope Queen Goblin has no quarrel with this old scholar. He holds up a palm. Now we're here on city business. Yeah, I've got some questions about the tea shop mostly. The tea shop, then you are dealing with the interesting events. The city has seen its fair share of great calamities over the years, and this tea shop explosion appears tiny in comparison. Tiny? No, it's a huge conspiracy. A huge one? Better take care of it then. Curiosity is absolutely vital for keeping the old brain in motion, so I commend you, Cleric. And you as well, my goblin friend. He looks around, grunting. Can I get either of you some fucking water, or... You like this guy. He's like a rabid dog without the biting so far. This halfling is wild in a fun way. No, thank you, your companion replies very quickly. You're a scholar Plendon, right? Me, yes. I am Snore Appledent. Snore Appledent. He says and bows his head in the chair. Scholar of Fortnip University and dedication to the progress of AIS. AIS? Alignment Intent Studies. Primarily, my expertise lands on the topic of alignment and its many historical and contemporary applications. Some bullshit, I will tell you. These days, I mostly deal with other forms of study. Specifically, I run this office here on the experimental technique of psychoanalysis. What kind of magic is that? No magic at all, although there have been some detect thoughts involved at some point in the development. It is a form of mind healing, as they call it. I'll be the one to call it support, it said. It is essentially the idea that the mental present is shaped by the mental past, and that through dialogue or our unreleased unconscious ghosts can be vanquished. So it's talking about feelings? I know, truly horrifying. A Radiant friend of mine once told me this joke, and I apologize if it is too vulgar for your taste, but he sputters out the words through little chortles. Listen to the vulgar joke. Right. A cleric and an arcanist and a rogue delve into the lair of a succubus. The fiend defeats all three men, throwing them in her dungeon, but she grows to fancy them, so she offers them a choice. For each man who can successfully satisfy her, she will let that man go. Otherwise, he speaks with little fits of laughter between them. She ends them, so to say. This is going to be a long tale. You actually haven't heard this one. If it is sacrilegious, you'll have to beat the... Ho ho ho! A succubus, such a fiend would never offer such terms to mortal men. Yes, let me tell the joke. So the three adventurers debate in which order to go. Eventually the rogue and arcanist decide the cleric should go first, as he is a virgin, will be least likely to increase her standards. Your goblin companion rubs his eyes as he listens to the joke. The cleric, being divine and so on, prays to his god and goes to the fiend's bedchambers. He comes out 10 minutes later, completely unharmed, and gives a thumbs up to his two friends, who of course both feel a great sense of relief. The arcanist goes in next, confident and arrogant that the cleric can do it. The fiend must be easy. Within minutes, his bones roll out of the bedchamber entrance, the man having been incinerated by hellish flames. The rogue is horrified, but realizes obviously the arcanist overestimated his abilities, so he carefully enters the bedchamber, ready to put every ounce of effort into it. Less than a minute later, screams erupt from the bedchamber, and the rogue's lifeless corpse falls out of the entrance. The cleric prays for the souls of his comrades and gathers their remains for burial. The succubus steps out, smoking a cigarette. She tells the cleric, "My, your friends were truly terrible. They were just fumbling about down there. At least you managed to touch it a little." To which the cleric responds, "You are truly an awful creature, and I will pray for your presence to be exorcised from this plane of existence every day until the day I die." Then, before he walks away, the cleric also adds, "Oh, but I did heal that horrible wound you had between your legs. Hopefully that makes you less evil in the future." The goblin lets out a slight gust of wind through his nose. I don't get it. Oh, the halfling chortles loudly. My kind of humor, you might say. In short, you can view the succubus as an evil in the world with religious fervor who would pray to repair. However, such reparation could often lead to a not so optimal path. He keeps on laughing. Or most simply, you could say it's a basic allegory for alignment itself. The cleric meant well for all intents, but his actions cost the lives of both his comrades. Is that evil or is good? And so on. Either way, psychoanalysis, yes, that's what we're talking about. It's about feelings, thoughts, memories, choices you've made, things that have happened to you. They can bog you down, so to say, and the goal in my clinical practice is to root them out in my patients' minds and help make them aware of repressed negative baggage, if you will. So no one can move forward speedily. I don't have any repressed negative feelings. I bold claim, but it's not the only thing I work on here. I am currently exploring the dream of animus. Sounds boring. I disagree. Beyond that, I also focus a lot on my own unverified theories. He slaps his knees and grins. The folk spirit, have you heard of it? No, I have not. Understandable, it's not yet published. The folk spirit is the working title for my new thesis. Most of it is, if you excuse my anuran, fucking bullshit. But in short, it is about how each folk share a number of core communal archetypes, or myths. I have traveled around the coast to collect as many tales, writing down thousands of stories previously only passed down orally. All to say, to see how well my theory holds up in the minds of so many folk. He clears his throat and leans back into his chair. Apologies, I am planting. Let us put a stop to it. What do you want, Cleric? What is love? What do you know about the tea shop, the one that exploded? Oh, horrific. He gestures wildly towards the rocky wall. Shit started shaking, as if it was as if the red rock of Tolstad itself was cracking, for half a second or so. So you were here down here when it happened? Yes. I think I was asleep, but the sound woke me. Did you go check it out? No. Someone told me later what it was like. I have work to do here. You hear anything about rumors? You should not believe rumors, Cleric. But yes, I did hear some nasty stuff. Some people seem to think the owner did it himself since he is missing. Some others think the city did it since they printed a clear lie in the post. I've also heard people say that the Asgalis are responsible since it was their hideout. Or that was the Fleetriders did it for the same reason, blowing up Asgalis opposition and so on. It's all bullshit, of course. Don't believe rumors. What do you think happened? He shrugs violently. Got other questions. I'll see you later, I guess. I wonder who did it. Can't reach that from here. So something's going down at Water Lane. Closed, barred, shut. Let's attempt to sneak past it. Alright, let's do this. Cool. You take a deep breath, then you take the first step. The goblin follows right behind you as you carefully navigate the ledge of the roof. One wrong step and you fall. One wrong step in the other direction and the bird will slap you off. But you take a deep breath as you make it to the other side. Let's not do that again. Oh no. Griffin. Oh. Griffin appears to have awoken. Got here just in time. Perfect. Perfect. We can now make it back too. Sometimes you're a really lucky bastard, you know that. At least they didn't try to eat me. Hello. The mythical beast looks at you with intelligent eyes, hungry eyes. Pet the bird. A large bird. Pet the large bird. You reach forth and the griffin snaps at you with its beak. Almost got you. Careful. Not a fan, huh? Thank you for your time, Griffin. Beautiful. Maddie! Hello, Maddie. How you doing? Good to see ya. Closed for the day. AR staff. Is this place open? Opens at sundown. How's the game? Really good. I'm really enjoying it so far. This door looks promising. Sure. You stand before a damp door on a cramped corner house. A layer of river mud and algae. You know someone here? No. Then why are you standing there? Knock on the door. You wrap your knuckles against the wood. A solid rhythmic knock. Hello? A moment passes, then the sound of a heavy latch sliding. The door creaks open. A pair of bulbous eyes stares up at you. It is an Anuran, dressed in a tiny velvet smoking jacket, quite distinguished despite the lack of pants. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Qu'est-ce que c'est? What is it? I am busy, très occupé. Look squishy. I want to introduce myself. Oh dear, why? Wait. He squints at your uniform. Are you, how do you say, le clergé? Oh, a Quebec. We found the Quebec character. I am the cleric, yes. More of a wizard, but really sure. Un magicien? He wrinkles his face. I don't know the difference. I don't care, frankly. The Anuran peeks his head out behind the door. Tu veux quoi? That's for a contribution to your cause. Give me some money. Just smile, the kind of smile that opens wallets. Oh, and kiss his ass hard. My good sir, surely a gentleman of your stature supports the arts of the holy cause. Ah, flatterie. He sighs, his throat pouch inflating slightly. Told you. You're charming, seigneur. Are we safe scumming? I did when I played Disco Elysium. No. I'm literally just sending it. I am playing the most charismatic but dumbest cleric ever. He reaches for something on the other side of the door. Take this now. Au revoir. He shoves a fancy bottle towards you. The door slams shut before you can say anything else or anything else. Say thank you or anything else. The pinkish liquid swirls around. I need to look at this. Concentrated, potent. Lovely, this will make things much smoother. So you really just went and knocked on some stranger's door. Look, I'm not gonna knock you on your methods too, but if you keep this up, we'll be done by 6 months after the election. And you didn't even ask about the tea shop, not once. Don't be so negative. The goblin closes his eyes in a short, silent contemplation. Then he says, maybe stick to le point d'interest, okay? That's funny. I like that. You got an ad for the Project Hail Mary audiobook. And? Alright. Grants a minor constitution increase for a week? Grants a minor I should just drink these. They're saying something's going down at Water Lane tonight. And then I should try and stop it. I don't know. What's in it for me? I mean, why not? If I'm gonna be, like, the game isn't gonna be that many days. See, I'm just trying to figure out how, like, best to spend the rest of the time here. Because I still gotta kill time until... What do you call it? Until the Sphinx opens, right? What if I try to pickpocket this guy? Surely this will go well. Ooh, I can just take these. Alright. Thanks, buddy. This is why we love decks. Oh. I should really just start pickpocketing more people. Oh god. A horrid noise in the dark. It's a skeleton. A moving mess of rusty iron and clattering bones moving towards you. No, no, no. I hate the crypts. It calls to you. Oh, that's not great initiative. Fuck. Oh, nat 20. Great job, Snell. Is that a skeleton? Destroy it. Don't you have some holy magic against this thing? The goblin brings out his sling. In one swift move, he launches a projectile towards the abomination. It flies right through its open ribcage. You must defend yourself and smite this foul abomination. Too late to run away, but you gotta stay loose or this thing will cut you into pieces. The bones are outside the body. Can I just tell it to stop? Let's do this. Oh, fuck. Close. You have to move with the attacks, but you just end up stepping on your feet, nearly falling over, but not quite. Taking stilted step towards you, the skeleton raises its sword hand. The blade comes down, striking you in the shoulder. A bone-chilling shriek emanates from the skull. What's happening? Are you losing? Focus. Cure wounds. No reason to cast that spell, but it's like right there. Then go over slaying goblin. Instead, goes for a kick into the skeleton's shins. While the creature is jittering about, Snell still manages to hit it, sending it scrambling to regain balance. Now get him. You have to push it further. Look for a weakness. Try to dodge. Punch the skeleton. Thank God. Your feet, they dance. Side to side, your eyes focus on the skeleton's blade. You're ready for anything. Skeleton is off balance and missing its next strike. It flies past inches from your face. Bones and iron stabilize in front of you, focusing on its only task. By the gods, it's gonna kill you. It's the first place you went. This will be the end. That's right. Come here, you piece of shit. The goblin lines up a shot with a sling and mutters, I've got you now. Your last chance. Take it or die. Let him do his thing. Oh! The single swing, you line up a perfect strike. Your fist connects with the thing's skull, cutting off its horrid streak. The impact sends its skull flying off as the rest of it collapses upon the crypt floor. Great hit! The bones spill to the ground in a pile of dust and scrap metal. No other threats? No, none. Thank you, Snell. You're welcome. You did good, too. You performed this duty. This crypt has been cleansed. That's an overstatement. The goblin leans on his knees, panting. Gods, I hate crypts. He raises a finger and wags it. Nothing good ever comes from constructing a crypt. You either get a cursed place filled with death or a meat grinder filled with undeath. They can be a little cozy. Are you insane? Look at this place. It's like... A bang from somewhere far away echoes down the hall. The goblin jumps, a shiver down your spine. Then the chamber grows silent once more. A scent of death still lingers. He clears his throat. Fuck this place. Let's go. Kneel down. Hold on. I gotta make sure this warrior gets what he deserves. Whisper a prayer. A good old-fashioned looting. Right, I get it. Ooh. New helmet just dropped. Wait. Hell yeah. That's a sick helmet. Ooh. Mace of Terror. It is cold. Colder than iron permits. Got yourself a nice weapon. Hey, grip it hard. As your left hand wraps around the handle, a chill runs up your arm. Not just cold. Watch out. Turn around. Nothing. Just the empty crypt. But, you good? Goblin looks concerned. Did you see that? See what? Glances around the crypt. There's nothing here, but there's nothing here but dust and bones. You look down at the mace. It's ornate, well crafted, yet the body seems to fail when you hold it. Something is very, very wrong with it. Was it cursed? Did I just get cursed? No, it's there again. Shit, look out! The figure in the periphery, watching. Spin around. Nothing. This thing is haunted. What? He stares at the mace. You sure? I'm sure. Great. Haunted weapons. Just what we needed. Damn this. Found this lovely weapon ready to take on the city's foulness, and you simply cannot wield it. The horror, like some unfleshy gas coming to haunt you. It's too great. Keep it sealed. Keep it close. The spirit watches. Gulp. I'm trifling. Ugh. I hate this place. Under a pile of skulls. Thousands, each a life taken by war, suffering, or time itself. The eternal cycle. You will join them soon. This is insane. So many bodies. You know well about this. This is the first. This is the first of the containment crypts. The first. Oh, this is Earth's first crypt, built for himself, by himself. These bones belong to cursed victims, those claimed by cursed lands horrors. Destined to rise as undead hordes, Earth sent many expeditions to the east, each in an attempt to reclaim the spirits, literal bones of those who were left behind. Our entire ships were loaded with many, many bodies, both ashore to Norvik, brought ashore to Norvik, then put into these crypts. Unmarked graves, yes, but consecrated all the same, an attempt at total redemption. Putting them all into the city was a pretty ballsy move. It was, as you can see. It was a success. These bones do not move. They are not held in the crazed vitriol of negative necromantic energy. They are at rest, even in this horrid state. So these won't try to kill me like that other skeleton? No, they will not. Earth's divine protection still holds over these here graves. We all thank that. We all thank him for that. Watch them carefully. They do not move. Cool. Oh. Well, sneaky. I like it. We're within the Red Rock of Tolstad. Hey buddy, we went down there. What's up? The Iron Tin Knight man dude does not acknowledge your presence. Oh, I can't believe I can tell him this. I took this key from you. Where does it lead? Crypts. He doesn't seem too mad about you taking the key. Strange. Alright. God, this shit takes so much time. I gotta end stream soon. You know what? You know what, y'all? Keep going for like a little bit, and then we gotta head out. Anything else you got for me out here? Yeah, I need access to the tea shop now. Coin Lord Darrow has requested no unauthorized access, but I am authorized. You are not. Damn, she got you. Fuck. Barrel Darrow. Shayla, fun fact, all of the mods are the different stats. Which one are you? Did I fall into the water again? I'm stupid. I refute that. Yeah, how the fuck does a guy get in here? This day's taking forever. Stupid positive. The reason why I brought that up, because when Charisma was saying, damn, she got you, I'm like, I feel like that's something Shayla would say after I get got. Damn, she got your ass. Let's talk to this guy again. Are you a barrister? A tiny barrister? No, I have no legal position within the city. I'm just fairly knowledgeable in the magistrate's code. It's a hobby. So he works with city law. Ask him for details. Shows you a philogram. So what type of work do you do? If you love what you do, you will never work a day in your life, he says, smirks. So what do you do? Me, I do scribing most days. Got some connections in the palace, and believe me, that's got me through some tough times. See, whenever some rich asshole needs a legal draft in a hurry, who do they send for? The guy with the wigs, that's who. Awfully drab. Honorable. Work is work, although you prefer something more exciting. Like what, filthy thievery? That sounds very exciting, good suggestion. Sounds profitable. Sure is, although there's a lot of time spent waiting around too, so I picked up some hobbies. So what do you do in your spare time? Calligraphy. True man knows the value of lettering. Oh, and I do love some reading. Gaining access to the Darrowian library changed my life. Largest public library in Norfolk. Spent many years in your youth inside those storied walls. So what's it like being a little red guy? You want an honest answer or the one I tell my clients? Second one. Okay, your answer. I don't like it, but I'm stuck with this. Not exactly gonna get a promotion anytime soon exactly, but what are you gonna do? Live life as this imp and you'll be as content as well. Maybe this guy's like a Boston accent. Large regular. Tell me about these promotions. Sorry, forgot no one knows how Devilkin work. Let's put it like this. Devils have a ranking system. Some are lower and some are higher. Only way to get higher in metamorphose into a more powerful creature is to be promoted by someone with a higher rank. But hey, could be worse, he says in cackles. Could be a demon. Demons are horrible, chaotic creatures that live by the rule of complete meritocracy, which would be amazing if it wasn't for the complete ineptitude at civilization building. Who are you voting for in the upcoming election? Who am I voting for? Same as you, little devil guy says with a laugh. The good guys. And that means the city, duh. The elites are quite literally feeding my trove at this point. You think I'd vote for someone to topple them? Voting in his self-interest, as anyone reasonable would do. Interesting. I don't have a political opinion myself. You know, I'd make a joke or something, but having city clerics be apolitical ain't the worst. Could possibly make life a lot easier. Anyway, you wanted something else? I'm done. I've asked everything I wanted to. He throws up his little arms in the air. It's over? By the gods. Can you give me free legal advice? Oh, yes. I'll gladly assist a member of the Earth God any day. Actually free? Well, in that case. Just ask. What's about alignment? Ah, yes. The overrules of morality. Norvik does not moralize over alignment officially. Nor do most of the city-states across the coast. So why don't we lock up all the evil folk? There have been states throughout history who have tried to. They ended up not doing too well. I am no expert, but I would say it's mainly due with this origin of the origin of this evil. It's selfishness at the core. I got nothing to do with people. It's got nothing to do with how people actually act. If you only allow the most good-hearted of folk to roam free, you'll end up with a country of nothing but good intentions. Ironically, I've heard the road to hell is paved with those. And you being a devil are, you know, yes, you're evil. Oh, yes, indeed. It's pretty easy to spot. He flaps his wings. It can be pretty discriminatory at times. People assume I have their worst interests in mind just because I'm ontologically evil. So you don't have their worst interest in mind? Look, evil is not some objective thing. It's entirely internal and in line with Joy's subjective opinion. There are good people who ruin the world and evil folk who do their best to maintain it. That's the deal. I have some questions about PPG, actually. A permission of public gathering? Yeah, I think I know what you're getting at. He throws a look over his shoulder. He finds the dwarf as annoying as you do. What would you look for if you're investigating a PPG? Wording, legalese can get pretty complicated, and a good barrister could twist that stuff into oblivion. Other than that, I check the basics: name, spelling dates. A single lithographic error can cause a landslide of troubles. He smirks. I know from experience. The Asgard dwarves got an expired PPG. Expired? Huh, strange. Why is that strange? Just seems like such a strange mistake. Asgallus are known for many things, but making a mistake like that ain't one of them. I don't know, it just seems strange. Though, if the dwarves got an expired document, they should leave. They have no legal right to be there. What is PPG? BM takes a deep breath. Permission of public gathering is a legal document showing the intent of the magistrate of a certain district to allow an individual or a party represented by that individual to gather in a public place such as a town square, street, or city tunnel to perform, protest, exclaim, fraternize, or other non-commercial activity. Can I have a PPG? Not from me, ask Darrow. Nicholas Darrow, chosen magistrate, you know who that is. Or maybe don't, unless you've got some really important message to deliver to the people. Okay. Yep. How long does it take to get a PPG? A week, depending on your contacts and your pouch. That's all about PPG. I'm getting hungry. Should I get a snack soon? He stares off into the distance. Oh, you were saying? Okay, that's it from the devil. The Boston Devil. Alright, we have 15 more minutes to kill. Darrow is how my name is spelled on like 25% of coffee cups. Really? Interesting. Everyone's fucking asleep right now, man. Holy moly. Got the while once? What? Let's check out the trespassing notice. A handwritten note in bold lettering says city notice, no trespassing. It then continues the finer writing. By order of the Coin Lord Darrow, the following premises are under city seizure under suspicion of criminal offense. Unlawful trespassing will be liable under 13 holster contempt. You'll get into trouble if you enter the tea shop without talking to the Coin Lord first. I'm gonna attempt to break it down. Fuck. Get ready. Reach forth. You grab the planks and... Esoteric force shimmers. You grab it, muscles ready. The power of the seal. It burns! Oh god. An intense pain shoots through your lower back and shoulders. The pain is immense. You try, but the planks are nailed esoterically in place. You must try harder to break them again, and again. The magic cannot be forced through. Obviously, you need to find another way. Well, I hope it was worth a shot. Hope it was worth a shot, Cleric. You should probably just talk to your Coin Lord up the hill. Your back is on fire. Yeah, let's know. Alright, well, maybe we can go talk to the lady up there. I've got more to ask you about, right? Yeah. Who are you voting for in the election? I'm not a citizen of this city. Also, democracy is not something I approve of. That's one hell of an opinion. It is what I have learned during my travels. She looks up to the sky. Men are weak. We speak so much, breed, and spread like an esoteric wave. Yet we do not have a view of the long term. Democracy depends on folks being informed. They are not. What if we inform them better? In a hypothetical scenario where folk could gain access to all information, they would not still be able to know what is true or not. Men are not built to make such important decisions en masse. We are lambs. We follow those greater beings. To answer your question, stranger, I would vote for whoever stopped this foolish democratic dream. I do not choose any side in this conflict. That's because I am a higher being, unaffected by it all, an apolitical being. She raises an eyebrow. You have an interesting view, stranger. You charmed her, clearly. But wish you luck on your journey. Right, goodbye. Well, I think we're gonna have to leave this for tomorrow. So until then, just take in the view.